This 7 seconds or less offense made famous by Steve Nash, his coach Mike D'Antoni, and the Phoenix Suns is one of the most prolific offensive attacks in NBA history. This fast-paced, high-octane system is going to be perfect for you to use in NBA 2K. The high pick-and-roll offense will be the base of your attack, and then you're going to have a ton of spread-out shooters on the perimeter to knock down 3 balls. So in this video, I'm going to break down 5 plays that you can use to recreate this Suns offense. Then stick around to the end of the video where I'm going to go over the 7 seconds or less game plan showing how you can implement this offense to its full potential. Now, the Nash Amari pick and roll was a game changer and one of the most unstoppable plays we have ever seen. Nash's vision, passing, and feel for the game combined with Amari's explosive finishes at the rim made this duo unstoppable. This play by this Suns duo laid the groundwork for the modern NBA's obsession with high pick and roll offenses while having spacing on the outside. By spreading the floor with sharpshooters, defenses were left scrambling, unable to help on the pick and roll without leaving someone open, and this will be the driving force for our offense. Now, the first pick and roll play we will be looking at is fist 25 wide, and this is an excellent play that will have our best perimeter player coming off an open screen for 3 balls, and then if that isn't there, we're going to have a pick and roll with our big man, and this can be the backbone play for this offense. Now, this type of off-ball screen is something that the Suns would run for Nash because he is truly one of the best shooters we have ever seen, and we want to make sure we are using him in a similar way. So for this play, the other great thing about it is we can run our pick and roll and get some really easy buckets, whether we keep it with our guard or drop it inside to our roll man. But it also has excellent spacing with 3 guys out behind the arc, and if they collapse down to help, then we can just kick it out to open threes. The next play we're looking at is Indy Fist Iverson Ghost. This has this Iverson action across the floor where our player will come across the floor, get multiple screens, and can get wide open on the wing where we can just let it fly. But then this play also has multiple pick and rolls built in that we can work off of and get easy finishes at the rim. The Suns love to have off-ball screens for their shooters built into the pick and rolls, and this gave Nash and his elite court vision multiple options on the play so he could get the best shot possible. Now, if the shooter isn't open off the Iverson action, then you can turn it down and you will get a double screen up at the top, and if it's open, you can rise up for the shot or get in the paint if you have a lane and finish at the rim. Then if you do pass to your shooter off the Iverson action but it is taken away, you can reset the ball back to the point guard at the top, and then you're gonna have another pick and roll and you can just take it to the rack or drop it into your big man for the finish. So for this offense, I'm going to be using the Nash Lead Suns team, but then I also played online with the current day Pacers squad because they can play a similar style, and all of this is going to be run out of the Pacers playbook. But what we go over today can be used with any team you want in any game mode, whether that is Play Now Online, MyTeam, or Franchise mode. The Suns perfected ball movement and spacing to get their elite shooters open on the outside. Off the high pick and roll, Nash's ability to distribute the ball and Amari's presence inside forced defenses to collapse, leaving shooters wide open. The quick, precise passing and smart spacing meant defenders couldn't cheat or help without giving up open looks. The Suns love to implement off-ball screens and a ton of movement to get their shooters open for uncontested jump shots, and we want to have a ton of this off-ball movement in our 2K offense as well. So the first place where we can show off our shooting and ball movement is going to be quick 1-rip 3. Here we have 2 different actions where we're getting screens for shooters, one at the top of the 3-point line and then another one where we can fire it from the wing. So for this play, the first shooter will be getting the screen at the top, and if open, just turn and rip it. But then if the D does recover, we will have our guard starting on the baseline before getting a double screen where he will come out to the top of the wing and you can bomb it from here. But then after this, if they do recover to take away this shot, then you can wait and we're going to have another pick and roll off the wing, and you can just play off this roll and drop it down to him or just take it right to the hoop. The next play to show off our great ball movement is going to be Fist Hawk Ghost. This will let us hit a cutter down the lane for easy finishes at the hoop, but then we're also going to have shooters coming off a double screen that we can hit for an open 3 off the wing. Now, cutters coming off screens where the Suns could use their elite ball movement is something that they love to implement as another wrinkle for their offense. Now, on this play, if the cutter isn't there, we want to hold this ball at the top, and if we see an opening, we can actually just attack the basket and get downhill right away. But then if that is close closed off, then this is where we are going to have our shooters coming off our screen, and then we can kick it out to them and let it fly from behind the arc. Then if you want to take this offense to the next level, you need to check out my website, Scheme Kings. Up right now is part 2 of this video where I'll give you 5 more plays for this Suns offense that will give you the ability to track anyone you face and get open shot opportunities for your key players like Nash and Amari. Then there's also super in-depth breakdowns of the Golden State Warriors offense, the 2024 Celtics offense, and the Jokic Nuggets offense on the site as well. And you can get the membership to play like these elite teams, and I'm going to be making a ton more 2K videos going forward from here. Now the site is a monthly membership, but included with all the 2K stuff, you will get access to all my Madden schemes where I recreate real NFL and NCAA offenses and defenses in videos just like this, and there is hours of Madden content on the site already, and you get access to all the Madden and 2K for one price. Then I'm also going to be running a sale on the site if you want to check this 2K stuff out. Use code KR2K at checkout for 50% off your first month, and if you want to check out Scheme Kings, I'll link it down in the description below. While the pick and roll was the Suns' go-to, using Amari in the post added a crucial wrinkle to their offense. He could dominate on the block, posting people up, and turn away and hit mid-range jumpers. And when defenses collapsed, he kicked it out to open shooters, keeping them honest. Now, though this wasn't their primary offense, it did add versatility and kept defenses guessing. And in NBA 2K24, mix in post-ups with Amari to keep opponents on their toes and maximize his skill set. So the post play we are going to be looking at is punch, and this starts with Amari on the block where he can go to work, but then off of that, he can also kick it out to shooters for open threes on this play as well. So to start this off, we want to start at the wing and we can drop it down into the post. And if you like that matchup, then you can go to work and try to operate down low. But then as this is happening, we also have a screen set for our guard. And now if he's open, you can just kick it out to him for a wide open 3-point shot. Now, before we dive into the game plan section, I wanted to introduce a new special Twitter exclusive play that you can only find on Twitter or X.com. The play we are featuring there is Fist21 Iverson, and this is going to be a great addition to this Suns offense. Head over to my Twitter to check out the video, and this is another free play you can add to this arsenal. I'll be sharing exclusive plays for all future videos, so make sure you follow me over there to stay updated so you don't miss any of them. This section will break down how to implement the explosive 7 seconds or less offense in NBA 2K. We're going to cover the essential strategies to maximize the effectiveness of this fast-paced system, just like how the real-life Suns did. Now, Steve Nash was the heart of the 7 seconds or less offense with his unselfish, creative passing. We want to emulate Nash by running the point with a pass-first mentality, always looking to set up our teammates, and I love to add a flashy element to our game to keep defenders on their toes and create highlight reel plays, whether that is a flashy pass or a crazy alley-oop finish to Amari. We also want to prioritize ball movement and precision passes to maintain the flow and pace of the offense, and you want to use your point guard as the pass-first engine of your whole game plan, but if they do start leaving you open for shots behind the arc or leave the rim open, you need to become a scorer. Now, speed is the key to this offense. You want to push the ball up to the court quickly after rebounds or turnovers to catch the defense off guard. Aim to shoot early in the shot clock if you have an open look to maximize the 7 seconds or less philosophy. We want to look for fast break opportunities and capitalize on mismatches to get easy points in transition. Quick and decisive actions will keep your opponent on their heels and create constant scoring threats. Then having a reliable ISO scorer like Joe Johnson is also a great addition to this offense. Use isolation plays to take advantage of one-on-one matchups, and if the ISO isn't there, be ready to pass out of it and utilize screens and off-ball movement to find shooters. This dual threat approach keeps the defense honest and can help open up multiple scoring avenues. Incorporating screens and passing options off ISO plays to maintain offensive fluidity and create high percentage looks. Then you can run this offense online with any team you want, but the key positions are make sure you have a really great point guard who can run the show and can pass the ball and can also stretch the floor with his shooting. And this is going to obviously be a player like Steve Nash or Tyrese Halliburton, like I used in this video. Then you need a roll man who can finish inside like Amari or Miles Turner. Then make sure you have some really good knockdown shooters to give you speed spacing, and then make sure you're using the Pacers playbook when hopping into a game. Then if this video helped you, remember to check out part 2 on my site Scheme Kings to take this scheme to the next level. And then I have another video like this where I break down the Jason Tatum led Boston Celtics offense and how you can use it to rack up a crazy amount of threes and easy buckets. So if you want to check that out, you need to watch this video right here.